Many believe an Akita's size makes them impossible for apartment living, but reality is more complex. These dignified dogs, originally bred in the mountainous regions of northern Japan, possess a calm and reserved nature that can, under the right conditions, adapt surprisingly well to smaller living quarters. However, their suitability is not determined by square footage alone. It is deeply connected to their unique temperament, physical needs, and the commitment of their owner. An Akita's energy level is often misunderstood. They are not hyperactive dogs that require constant, frenetic activity. Instead, their energy is more measured and purposeful. Akitas thrive on structured exercise rather than endless running. Daily walks are essential, and these should be more than just quick trips outside. A brisk, focused walk allows them to expend physical energy while also providing crucial mental stimulation. An adult Akita typically requires at least 1 to 2 hours of dedicated exercise each day. Without this outlet, their stored energy can manifest as restlessness or destructive behaviors, which are amplified within the confines of an apartment. Beyond physical exercise, mental engagement is paramount. Akitas are highly intelligent and independent thinkers. Boredom is a significant challenge for this breed and can lead to behaviors like excessive barking, chewing, or stubbornness. In an apartment setting, providing mental workouts is just as important as physical ones. Puzzle toys, scent work games, and regular training sessions help keep their sharp minds occupied. These activities prevent the frustration that can arise when a smart dog has nothing to do, channeling their intelligence into positive and engaging tasks. This mental enrichment is a key factor in ensuring an Akita remains a calm and well-behaved companion indoors. The Akita's natural guarding instincts also play a role in their apartment's suitability. They are inherently watchful and protective of their family and territory. In a house with a yard, this instinct is diffused over a larger area. In an apartment building, however, the constant sounds of neighbors in hallways, elevators, and adjacent units can trigger their protective nature. An Akita may perceive these normal apartment noises as potential threats, leading to frequent alert barking. Early and consistent socialization is critical to teach them to differentiate between normal daily sounds and a genuine cause for alarm. Proper training helps them understand that not every noise requires a vocal response, which is essential for maintaining peace with neighbors. Grooming is another practical consideration for apartment dwellers. Akitas have a thick double coat that sheds moderately year-round. However, twice a year they experience a heavy blowout where they shed their undercoat profusely. During these periods, fur will cover everything: furniture, floors, and clothing. In a small apartment, this can be overwhelming. Prospective owners must be prepared for a rigorous grooming routine, including daily brushing during shedding seasons, to manage the immense amount of fur. Without this commitment, maintaining a clean living space will be a constant struggle. Akitas are also known for their strong-willed and independent nature. They were bred to hunt large game like bears and deer, which required them to make decisions on their own. This independence can sometimes be interpreted as stubbornness during training. They respond best to a confident, consistent owner who establishes clear leadership through positive reinforcement. Harsh training methods are ineffective and can damage the bond of trust. For apartment living, a well-trained Akita who respects boundaries and commands is non-negotiable. Obedience training creates a structure that helps them navigate the closer quarters and increased rules of an apartment environment. Early socialization is perhaps the most critical factor for a well-adjusted Akita, especially one living in an urban or apartment setting. From a young age, they must be exposed to a wide variety of people, sounds, sights, and other animals in a controlled and positive manner. An apartment building is a hub of new experiences, some familiar people in the elevator, other dogs in the hallway, and the noises of the city. An unsocialized Akita may react with suspicion, fear, or aggression in these situations. Consistent and ongoing socialization helps them build confidence and view new experiences with neutrality rather than alarm, making daily life, such as navigating common areas, much smoother and safer for everyone. The breed's tendency toward same-sex dog aggression must also be carefully managed. Akitas can be intolerant of other dogs, particularly those of the same gender. This requires vigilant management during walks and in any shared spaces like building courtyards or nearby dog parks. An apartment dweller must be physically capable of controlling a large, powerful dog that may react strongly to another animal. This is not a breed that can be casually walked off-leash or left to its own devices in areas with other dogs. The responsibility for preventing negative interactions falls squarely on the owner. Temperature regulation is another point to consider. With their dense double coats designed for cold climates, Akitas can be susceptible to overheating in warm weather. Most apartments have climate control, which helps, but owners must be mindful during outdoor exercise on hot days. Walks should be scheduled for cooler parts of the day, like early morning or late evening, to prevent heat stroke. Adequate access to fresh water and a cool place to rest indoors is essential for their well-being. Finally, an Akita's bond with their family is deep and profound. They are not dogs that can be left alone for long periods. Despite their independent appearance, they are intensely loyal and thrive on being part of the family unit. Isolation can lead to separation, anxiety, and destructive behavior. For apartment dwellers who work long hours away from home, an Akita may not be the right choice unless arrangements can be made for midday walks or companionship. They are happiest when they are with their people, and this close companionship is a fundamental need for the breed, regardless of the size of their home. In conclusion, an Akita can live happily in an apartment, but only if the owner is fully committed to meeting their extensive needs for exercise, mental stimulation, training, socialization, and grooming.